Noun case. That's what we're going to take a look at. Now, the relationship of a noun to other words in the sentence, whether it changes its form or without changing its form, is called the case of a noun. In the English language, there are generally 5 cases. Let's take a look at them. The nominative case. The nominative case is where the noun is the subject of the verb or the subject to the verb. In this example, Ram is an intelligent boy. The noun is the subject of the verb is. Ram is an intelligent boy. The second one, accusative case. Now in this case, the subject is the direct object to a verb or a preposition. Let's look at this example. Hari fixed the car. Now I know my subject is Hari, fixed is the verb. The car is the direct object of Hari's action of fixing. So that is an accusative case where the noun takes up the direct object either to a verb or a preposition. The third one, dative case. Now, a transitive verb has 2 objects, a direct object and an indirect object. Now, usually in this example, give me bread, the noun that is immediately following or the subject that is immediately following the verb is our indirect object, which in our case is the dative case. And the object that is succeeding after it's the second object, that is our direct object, which is the accusative case. Remember we said accusative case is when it takes up the direct object to a verb or a preposition. So here the first object after the verb give is my indirect object, and that is my dative case. So this is in dative case. This is my direct object, which we already saw is our accusative case. Yeah, clear? Vocative case. A vocative case is where a noun is used to call or address a person or persons. So in this example, I'll see you next Tuesday, Giri. So Giri is the one who's been spoken to or addressed or called to. So in this case, we are informing Giri that we're gonna, or he or she is gonna see Giri next Tuesday. So this is a vocative case. A possessive case is usually seen when I add the genitive sign to the noun, which expresses possession or ownership. Alright, so Shiva's haircut is awesome. So we're talking specifically about the haircut that belongs to Shiva. So it expresses possession there. It's his haircut. Shiva's haircut is awesome. So these are the 5 cases. Let's take a look at omission in the possessive case alone. So let's take a look at some of the instances where the genitive sign is omitted in the possessive case. Alright, the first one. So whenever a singular noun, the last syllable begins and ends with S, then I don't need the genitive sign to follow. So if you take a look at this, Jesus is preaching. So here, Jesus, 2 syllables, right? So the second syllable or the last syllable begins and ends with S. Then I don't need to use the genitive sign in the possessive case. Same way here, Moses' laws. Moses, first syllable, second syllable begins and ends with S. So I omit the genitive sign. In instances where all plural nouns that end with S, also I don't need to use the genitive sign. So here, example, horse's tails. Plural noun ends with S, I omit it. Bird's nests. I don't have to use the genitive sign. Plural noun ends with S, there you go. Now, whenever a singular noun, the last syllable ends with CE or S, is usually followed by the word sake. So here I will write conscience's sake, goodness's sake. So in a sentence, when I say for goodness sake, would you just listen to me? So in that sentence, I will not write the genitive sign. I will just say goodness's sake. For goodness sake, please listen to me. So these are the instances where the genitive sign would be omitted in the possessive case. So we've covered nouns, which is the name of person, place, thing, or an action or an idea, right? We looked at the types of nouns. We also looked at the noun gender, case, and numbers. We also looked at the omission of the genitive sign in the possessive case. And don't forget to refer to the trainee guide to understand the formation of plural numbers. So that's it for now. See you in the next session.